Hello guys, Total Eclipse here with another satisfactory guide, and today we're taking a look at modular frames. Now the reason we're looking at modular frames is so that we can segue into the next space elevator part in our next guide, which will be for the versatile frames. Now if you do enjoy these builds, then be sure to hit a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Now I will say that this will kind of follow on from our 100% efficiency build series, so with update 3 here, I may have to change the prior episodes. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's jump into the game. Also note that this will be a separate playlist for you guys, just in case you do want to check out all the videos in that series. Once we get started on it. Now, assuming that we have 15 reinforced plates being input per minute from our prior builds, then the first thing we need to do is start building iron rods. So for the maths, if we have 15 reinforced plates available per minute, then looking at the modular frames recipe, we can see that with an assembler consuming 3 reinforced plates per minute and dividing 15 reinforced plates by the requested 3 gives us a total of 5, meaning we can run 5 assemblers at 100% clock speed. Now from here we need to work out the iron rod requirements. So we will take the 5 assemblers at this point and times their required iron rods for the modular frame recipes, which is 12, giving us a total of 60, meaning that we will need 60 iron rods per minute, which divided by the iron rods produced in a constructor, which is 15 per minute, means that we will need a total of 4 constructors running rods for this build, which subsequently is 2 smelters worth of iron ingots running at 100% clock speed. And note that if you're smelting the iron, you will need 60 iron ore per minute, which is 1 Mark 1 miner on a normal node or 2 on impure nodes. Now with that in mind, let's look at the layout. For the ease of the build, we are going to use the manifold design. Now this just makes life easier as we get further into the game, as it's just as efficient once warmed up as a load balancer design, and is also much easier to extend should we wish to. Now if you're not sure, do check out my Mythbusters guide, which I will be posting in the right hand corner right now. Now this build is going to be extra compact, and we are going to build with overhead feeding. Now this will just save us space by stacking splitters and mergers over one another. Now in doing so, we should be able to build this comfortably in a 8 long by 7 wide grid, but let's make it 8 by 8 for ease of build's sake. Now first things first, the thing we need to do is bring the iron ore into the 2 smelters. Now this is an easy 50-50 split, and from there we shall lift the items up by elevator and directly feed into a splitter. These splitters will be split between 2 constructors, and in total we will have 4 constructors manufacturing iron rods at 100% clock speed. Now once you're placing your constructors, it's important to know that you will need 2 spaces apart between each constructor, and thus subsequently you need to also place the smelter behind both of the middle constructors. This will give you enough room for the assemblers later on to run along the same bus. And from here we will run a merger followed by splitter manifold line. Now for this line we will need 4 mergers and 5 splitters. Each merger splitter will need to be stacked a total of 3 times, and also I suggest you build the line with 5 mergers and 5 splitters and then just delete the last merger to make it easier for you. Then we shall connect the constructors to the mergers and make sure everything is connected with a Mark 1 line. Now for this build, the line is suspended using elevators, and do note that we will place the mergers and splitters for this build 2 places away from the exit or entrance of the manufacturers, constructors, assemblers, whatever we're using. Now this will give us the most compact build. Now with the line merged together, we will then place our 5 assemblers, again 2 stops from the mergers, as we will run another manifold bus above this line for the reinforced iron plates. So from here we're going to connect the 2 manifolds to the assemblers. Take note that we need to add the elevators directly from the assembler rather than the merger splitter, as they won't have enough space otherwise. And from this point we would just merge the exit lines of the assemblers to a storage unit for the modular frames to accumulate. So there you are guys, an easy compact layout running at 100% clock speed for modular frames. Now if you did enjoy this video or find it helpful, then please do drop a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway guys, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and as always, ciao for now.